So getting a scholarship is something that many students strive very hard to attain. And of course, it's not that easy to get, but more specifically, it is also incredibly hard to get a scholarship in Canada. But for many people, this is something that they deeply desire, perhaps because they're thinking of actually immigrating to Canada. And that is why I try to cover any sort of scholarship that I can find that is fully funded in Canada. And some of these universities might not be the most prestigious of universities, but they do offer relatively good programs. And the university of this video is York University. Now, the university itself does have a great business program and law program actually. And some of its alum are incredible people, one of them being Steve McLean, who is the president of the Canadian Space Agency, as well as other famous celebrities such as Rachel McAdams, who starred in The Notebook and Mean Girls, and Lily Singh, an incredibly famous YouTuber that I actually enjoy watching. And I mentioned these two people specifically for two reasons. One, I mentioned Steve McLean because even though, yes, it is doing great in terms of helping people reach such positions, but this is also partly because politics is something very important in this university, and it is a very heated political environment. So if you actually enjoy getting into such political debates, this can actually be the perfect place for you. But additionally, and the second point that I wanted to mention is about how extroverted the campus is. It is both extroverted in terms of social activities, and there's oftentimes a lot going on, but also it's important to be a more outgoing and strong, assertive personality to actually have things taken care of in this university. And you may find that the staff is sometimes not as attentive if you don't go out there and actually demand and fight for that help or whatever it is that you need from your professors, teaching assistants, or whatever it may be. But of course, the quality of teaching that these professors provide is actually top-notch. And if you're looking for a full scholarship, the university does provide the International Entrance Distinction Scholarship Program. And to apply to that is relatively simple. But of course, before you go through with applying to the scholarship, you must apply to the university first. And therefore, in the description box down below, I will have two links, one for the scholarship application and one for the university's own application. But I would like to add that there is another deterrent when it comes to this university, and it is that the campus isn't exactly one of the best in the country or the world. And one of the reasons being that the neighborhood in which the university is situated isn't the richest neighborhood in Canada exactly. And it is actually more of an industrial neighborhood. So that is definitely something to take into consideration, even if just lightly. But then of course, when applying to universities, students are often trying to maximize their career potential. And that is why I do recommend that you also check out other scholarships in the scholarship playlist. You will find that many other universities have better opportunities and sometimes even better funding. But then of course, university isn't exactly for every single person out there. And you can also check out other examples in my success stories playlist, and maybe you can find some sort of a project that is better suited for you, something that can maybe make you more happy. And if you have any questions, please let me know in the comments down below.